The Black Hand, a secretive and controversial organization, played a pivotal role in the events leading up to World War I. Known primarily for its involvement in the assassination of Archduke Franz Ferdinand of Austria, the Black Hand's history is marked by violence, political intrigue, and nationalist fervor. Founded in the early 20th century in the Kingdom of Serbia, the group sought to use terrorism and assassination as tools to achieve its goal of creating a Greater Serbia. While the Black Hand's influence was short-lived, its actions had far-reaching consequences, contributing to the outbreak of one of the deadliest conflicts in modern history. The origins of the Black Hand can be traced back to 1911, when a group of Serbian military officers and nationalists formed the society with the aim of using violent means to promote Serbian nationalism. The group's leader, Colonel Dragutin Dimitrijević, known by the pseudonym Apis, was a prominent figure in Serbian military circles. Dimitrijević believed that the only way for Serbia to expand and liberate ethnic Serbs living under foreign rule was through violent action, and he used the Black Hand to recruit like-minded individuals who shared his radical vision. The Black Hand's main objective was to free South Slavic people from the control of the Austro-Hungarian Empire, the Ottoman Empire, and other foreign powers. The group's ideology was driven by a deep sense of Serbian nationalism, and its members were committed to achieving their goals through acts of terrorism, including bombings and assassinations. The Black Hand's most infamous act came in 1914, when it was directly involved in the assassination of Archduke Franz Ferdinand, the heir to the Austro-Hungarian throne. The assassination, carried out by Gavrilo Princip, a member of the Black Hand, triggered a chain of events that ultimately led to the outbreak of World War I. The Black Hand's role in the assassination of Archduke Ferdinand is a subject of much historical debate. While the group's leaders and members were responsible for providing the training, weapons, and support to Princip, there is some disagreement over whether the assassination was directly ordered by the Black Hand leadership or whether it was carried out by a rogue faction of the group. What is clear is that the assassination set off a series of diplomatic and military escalations that eventually led to the First World War. Austria-Hungary's declaration of war on Serbia, followed by the involvement of various European powers, plunged the continent into a conflict that would change the course of history. The Black Hand's activities were not limited to the assassination of Franz Ferdinand. The group was involved in several other acts of violence aimed at destabilizing the political order in the Balkans. In the years leading up to the assassination, the Black Hand had carried out numerous bombings and assassinations targeting political figures and military leaders from rival nations. Their tactics were aimed at inciting rebellion and fostering nationalist movements across the region. Despite its initial success in furthering its nationalist goals, the Black Hand's influence began to wane after the assassination of Archduke Ferdinand. In the aftermath of the assassination, the Serbian government, which had been sympathetic to the Black Hand's cause, was forced to take action to distance itself from the group. The Serbian government feared that the Black Hand's activities would provoke further retaliation from Austria-Hungary and its allies. As a result, the Serbian government cracked down on the Black Hand, arresting many of its members, including Colonel Dimitrijević. In 1917, Dimitrijević was executed for his involvement in a conspiracy to overthrow the Serbian government, marking the end of the Black Hand's prominence. While the Black Hand ceased to exist as an organized force, its legacy lived on. The assassination of Archduke Ferdinand, carried out by a member of the group, is widely regarded as one of the key events that triggered World War I. The war had far-reaching consequences, leading to the collapse of empires, the redrawing of borders, and the loss of millions of lives. The Black Hand's violent methods and nationalist ideology were emblematic of the tensions that characterized the Balkans during the early 20th century, a region rife with political instability and ethnic strife. The Black Hand remains a controversial and debated chapter in the history of the Balkan region and World War I. While some view the group as a heroic force fighting for the independence of South Slavic peoples, others see it as a symbol of the destructive potential of radical nationalism. Its actions, particularly the assassination of Archduke Ferdinand, have had a lasting impact on the course of European and world history. Today, the Black Hand is remembered not only for its role in the assassination, but also for the violent methods it employed in pursuit of its goals. The legacy of the Black Hand serves as a reminder of the dangers of political extremism and the lasting consequences of acts of terror.